Hey there and welcome back. I know we've been in the middle of a soup series, but our Thursday videos are going to change for this next few weeks, and we will be moving our soups over to Monday. So I'm super excited to announce that I'm going to be part of a Thanksgiving collaboration for the first 3 Thursdays in the month of November. We will have the other channels listed down in the description box with a link so that you can go visit their channels and check out their Thanksgiving. I'm sure it's like decorating ideas, recipes, different things that are centered around Thanksgiving. So today we're starting off with dessert. We're going to be doing pecan pie. I made a derby pie back in July, and that is something else we serve at Thanksgiving time. So I will leave a link up in the cards up here on top if you want to check out the derby pie also. But this is the pecan pie. My mom has made it forever. I'm not sure where she's got the recipe, if she made the recipe up, I don't know. I'm sure everybody in the South has their own little bit of a recipe for pecan pie. So, I mean, ever since I can remember, this is the pecan pie recipe she made. And actually, it's in our family cookbook that was made in 1990. And she made it before then. So, this is her recipe, and we will get started. All right, we just have a standard pie crust already rolled out in my pie pan here. You can use store-bought, you can use frozen, you can use homemade, doesn't matter what it is. Just a regular old pie crust. And in my batter bowl here, I have 1 cup of sugar. Let's check my recipe. We're going to do 3 slightly beaten eggs. So typically this recipe will call for corn syrup, and we are going to do something a little different than that. Just try to do little healthy shortcuts where I can. I'm not going to tell my family that we are changing it up. I've also done maple syrup before too. All right, just give this a quick little stir to incorporate. All right, so to that we're going to add 1/4 cup of melted butter. I've already melted it here and let it cool off a little bit so it doesn't scramble my eggs. So this is our little twist here. I'm going to be adding agave nectar instead of the corn syrup. Get this at Costco. This is what we're using today. It is a 1-to-1 ratio substitution, so we need 3/4 cup. Now, if you're making something like a peanut brittle, you cannot substitute the corn syrup, but for something like this, you can. All right, we're going to pour this in. Next, it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is vanilla I made with you guys before. Something the recipe does not call for, but I love to put in all my sweets, is a little bit of salt, just a pinch, just to balance it out. Not much. And then 1 cup of pecans, and I like to say a generous cup. These are pecans we get here locally in Louisiana, Bergeron pecans. They're from across the river over in New Roads. They're very sweet. Just give a little bit extra. Something else you can do is, I've seen where people will sprinkle chocolate chips in the bottom of their pie plate before they pour this in. And that's how easy this pie is to put together. And it's going to bake on 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. Of course, everybody's ovens are different. I already have my oven preheated. And it is a pecan, not a pecan. Just like to make sure pecans are evenly distributed. Some people will take pecans and kind of decorate the top with it. We just do it just like this. All right, so we're gonna get this in the oven and we'll be back whenever it has baked and cooled. We have our pie finished. I'm gonna show you this little picture of it with some soft whipped cream on top. I want to thank Alicia Christian with Plow and Pantry. She is the one that suggested doing this collaboration, so I want to thank her for allowing me to be a part of that. And we're going to go ahead and give this a taste test. It's still slightly warm, which kind of made the cream melt, which is so good. It's not overly sweet. I kind of like that agave nectar in it. It makes it not overly sweet. It's the first time I've used that in there. The texture is still the same, but pecan pie is not my favorite pie, just because it is so sweet. But I really like that in there. It kind of gives that, kind of tones it down a little bit. Not that artificially super syrupy sweet. Well, I hope you give this recipe a try. And for the next 3 weeks, today and then 2 more weeks leading up to Thanksgiving, we'll be doing Thanksgiving videos, or I'll be doing 3 weeks. She may be doing 4 weeks. I'm going to do something special for Thanksgiving Day, like a little Here Comes Christmas video. And I hope you follow along. Thanks for watching, and hit subscribe if you want to keep following along. Thanks for watching.